Hello everybody, my name is Edson and welcome back to a brand new Real Talk. I've just had a go at recording this. I rambled. I didn't really make too much sense. I'm going to have a second go and hopefully I'll make a little bit more sense now that I've already aired some of the points that I wanted to talk about in a rough way, and hopefully the second attempt goes a little bit better. Who knows? I may go on to a third, I may go on to a fourth, I may go on to a 20th, I don't know. But we're going to talk about inconsistency in my Twitch and YouTube schedule, and we're going to talk about faking happiness and how I do think it's a good thing, but also don't in the same sense. It's a weird one, but let me get into it. So to start off with, I want to talk about the inconsistency within my Twitch schedule of recent weeks, of recent months, over the past year, and also through YouTube. I've only recently just come back to YouTube and been uploading again, and I don't think it's a bad thing that I'm incredibly inconsistent. I record when I want to record. I'm recording a lot at the minute because I'm enjoying recording. So you guys are having sort of like daily episodes or videos, should I say? And that's YouTube at the minute. I had about a year and a bit where I didn't upload a single thing, and that was YouTube as well for me at that time. Twitch, I had a couple of years where I was streaming 4, 5, 6 times a week. Now I'm streaming 2, maybe 3 times a week. And consistency changes, and being inconsistent sucks, but I'm not doing YouTube or Twitch to become a full-time content creator, quote unquote. I'm just having fun and doing it as a bit of a hobby and feeling like I have a bit more of a purpose with gaming and giving me something to exercise that creative outlet that I want to do. Is that even the right way to say that? Probably not, but I can be more creative and do some creative things with my hobbies, which is gaming as one of the hobbies. And that's why I sort of started doing YouTube and content creation and Twitch and everything like that. But the consistency level has been one that just goes from super consistent to super inconsistent. And I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think anyone really thinks it's a bad thing either. I hope people don't, and I hope people don't take it too hard. And there are quite a few people that do ask or joke sometimes about how inconsistent I am with Twitch and everything like that. But I take it on the chin. It is what it is, and I don't really want to be this person that forces myself to fake being happy, to fake wanting to stream or record a video or do this if I genuinely don't want to. Not that I'm think faking happiness is bad. I genuinely do fake happiness all the time, and I think it's a great thing. I think you can genuinely feel better if you go, I'm not going to be sad about this anymore. I'm going to focus on the good of today. I'm going to focus on this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put a smile on my face. And that's not to say you're being fake in any way. That's just some people take situations like that. And so if you had a really bad day at work, you come home, some people may need to sit down by themselves and not do anything. Some people might need to sit down, talk about it with their partner, with a friend, and talk about all of those things until they feel better. Other people might need to go, I'm going to forget about that. I'm going to go and, go and do some exercise and focus on the good of the day. For me, it might be, I'm going to ignore that bad day I've had. I'm going to put a smile on my face. I'm going to turn on the stream and have a good time with my viewers and my community. But also, on the other end of it, I may not want to do that. And that's why I've been so inconsistent. With my battle with anxiety and my weird life over the past year with that whole thing, and you can check out the past Real Talk if you want to check out that. It's extremely hit and miss with me whether I'm going to have a good day or a bad day. And not that I don't think... Not that I'm like constantly depressed or anything like that, but I'll not want to stream, or predominantly stream is the main one. YouTube, I've go through these days where I just want to record loads of videos, and I'll record loads of videos, and the odds are I'll probably have another day like that before the videos run out, you know? So YouTube's not really within this as much, but you can relate to it. But Twitch is the one where you sort of have to want to stream on that day at that time for those hours, and you have to interact with your community, your chat, and do all of those things. But some days I genuinely just don't want to, even though I said I was going to stream, and because of my anxiety and everything like that, that's been a weird cause of my anxiety, but also a help, because I've come to accept that those days it makes me anxious not streaming, but also it makes me less anxious because I know I'm not going to have to stream. So it's like a weird trade-off, and it's weird for me to be. Some days I really do need to put a smile on my face, fake happiness, and go and stream. And other days I need to not put a smile on my face, have a resting bitch face, and just ignore life for the rest of that day. Go and do some exercise, go to the gym, have my headphones in, ignore everyone, and do all of this stuff. I don't think it's a bad thing for me to... I don't think it's a bad thing for anyone to be inconsistent with anything in life. Obviously, for me, I'm relating this to Twitch, to streaming, to content creation, to being online and all of that. Whether it be exercising, whether it be in being social with friends, whether it be in just anything, spending time with family or anything like that. People are different, and people de-stress, people understand situations, people process stuff differently. And if somebody's had a bad day, if somebody's had a bad time, they may need to do their thing for a bit. And if that happens quite often over the course of a year, and they're having a bad time in that time of their life, it may happen quite often. But just try to remember that some people, you don't 100% know what's going on with them. You don't 100% know why they're inconsistent with their life, with hanging out or anything like that. And just try to understand that you don't know everything. And I hope people do understand that, especially with myself, with being inconsistent on Twitch, with content creation online and everything like that. I know it's a bit jokey that I'm so inconsistent with streams and everything like that, but I do hope that you guys understand that there's a lot of it that's outside of my control, and I just need to focus on myself and getting myself better before I focus too much on everything else. I absolutely love Twitch, I absolutely love YouTube, I absolutely love content creation, but sometimes I just don't want to fake happiness, and I don't want to take on that day anymore. I just want to crawl into a corner and not do anything, you know? And I hope people understand that about myself. I hope you understand that about other people. A big thing you can relate this to is hanging out with friends. Sometimes friends just don't want to hang out, and it's not a bad thing. Sometimes people will cancel last minute. You don't know everything. They may say, "Oh, I'm busy," or doing this or doing that. And you may be a little bit annoyed, but you never know. They may have had a really bad day, and they just don't need that at that time. So yeah, it's a bit of a ramble, I know, and hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to put down. I am inconsistent, I know that, and I've accepted that over the past year. I hope you guys have accepted that. I hope you guys understand why I'm inconsistent. I hope you guys understand why everything's so random sometimes. I go off the radar for a week and I don't do anything in terms of online and content creation and stuff like that. And then I hope you understand why the following week I will be extremely consistent and will stream all the time and upload and all of this and be extremely active on Twitter. It is what it is. And I don't think it's a bad thing to fake happiness or not fake happiness. Everyone's situation is different. Some days you deal with stuff differently. Some days you deal with stuff another way, and people deal with things differently all the time. So try to understand that, try to remember that, when dealing with anything in life, whether it be with myself, with your friends, your family. Just try to be a little bit more understanding of that, and hopefully the world is a better place for it. And yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this real talk. I don't know if it made sense. I hope it did. If it didn't, shout at me. I don't know. It may not. I don't know. If anyone wants to talk about it, then by all means in the comments down below. Make sure you leave it a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.